And then all of a sudden, I think I turned like 21, and I was still kind of, you know, not doing it with music. And so I went to beauty school in Hackensack, and then I worked with my dad for a bit. And then from there, I started reading details, and that's when I got into. I was like, shit, oh, this place Bumble and Bubble, let me check it out, because it just seemed like they were the. And when I went there, and I realized there was so many, you know, cool people there. There was, you know, it just had my vibe. It wasn't weird, it wasn't stuffy, you know, and it was kind of great. And then I worked there for a minute, and then I quit, and then I went to Italy and visited my family for like a year. And then I traveled around and got my head together. I came back, I had, you know, super long hair, like down to my shoulders, and then, you know, I was just a kid, and then at that point, I started off working on 57th Street where my mom went to the salon, and it was called Vartali Salon. It was on 57th and Madison and Park. And the guy was just such a cool guy, and he just let me do whatever. And he was just like this old French guy from Lyon, and his wife was really young, and so they, all of a sudden, they used to do all these like Fairchild people, and they owned, at the time it wasn't Condé Nast that owned W. So, and then W was like a newspaper type of magazine, but really big. And then they did a thing called WWD. So then they were just like, hey, if you want to do hair, you can come and do hair for, you know, the newspaper. And so I'd work every day.
Wow.
And they would pay me like $125, and, you know, I was paying like $300 rent. And, you know, it was like kind of great. And at that point, I realized, like, then I stopped doing hair in the shop. I was done, and then Michael promoted it. Like, then I got over to Bumble again. After that, kind of like, this is another thing, you know, you can't keep an inventor down.
Nope.
With Michael, like, he's coming up with something else. He's like, what else can I fucking do, right? I mean, you did something, he already did it, and then what is he gonna do now? Like another 40 shampoos? And it's cool that he came up with something that no one else was doing. It's so brilliant.